How about the time that you knocked out the Japan guy, and they held, and you couldn't leave the country until you went on TV and kind of like showed the fans that you really didn't kill him?
No, I couldn't leave the country until Inoki woke up in the damn hospital and asked me to come to the hospital and do a press conference.
Inoki's that powerful.
Well, yeah, he was the man. He was like the Muhammad Ali, the Hulk Hogan of Japan. He'd never been beaten. He actually came here and did that so-called shoot fight with Ali where he crawled on his back. I don't know if you saw that ridiculous abortion.
No.
When we went over there, we were working, and he got so full of himself. You know, he started believing his own hype.
Inoki,
yeah, and he's a great guy and all that stuff, but he started with Ricky Dozan, the big gangster there, and they did the old dojo stuff where they would shoot and shoot and shoot. Everybody had the broken up ears, and it was Pride that was part of the same company.
Right.
Was Shinnecock Pro Wrestling. But he kept thinking he was a shooter, and he really wasn't.
He was a worker, not a shooter.
He was a worker, and he thought he was going to shoot. I guess he wanted to pick on me, so he called me to the hotel room the night before. He goes, "Tomorrow, we shoot." I go, "Huh? Shoot what?"
How big was he?
He was 240, 6'2", 6'3".
Right.
But,
So
he was
nowhere.
a Carl Gotch guy. He broke in with Carl Gotch, so he knew how to hook, submission holds. I'm going, okay, whatever. I got in the ring. He would act like he's going to shoot, but then he grabbed a headlock. And then he squeezed real hard. I'm like, what's this idiot doing? I mean, it's like...
We're working, but he's trying to shoot.
And he's trying to hurt me. I'm going, okay, so I squeeze his ribs and pop a rib out and tell him to lighten up. I'm going to spike him on his neck. And he kept going back and forth. Finally did like the test of strength thing, but it's a work.
Yeah, right.
But he's trying to shoot with it, so when I went to grab his hand, he kicked me right in the balls. I said, what the fuck is that?
And meanwhile, you guys still can't understand each other.
Okay, we're trying to make it believable. So finally,
He got it in front of like what? A whole
22,000 people. So finally, I did it again. He kicked me in the balls again. You son of a bitch. So finally, he went back and grabbed a hold again like I work, and I was pissed. Said, "Fuck the shit." So I threw him in the ropes, and as soon as he hit the ropes, by the time he turned his head, I put my elbow right in his temple as hard as I could, wide open. Party over. He did not get back up, bro. Out of nowhere, this crazy doctor comes in there, opens this black bag, pulls this needle out like Pulp Fiction.
Right.
Plunges it in his heart.
No way.
I swear to God, it's on the tape. Inoki versus Hogan.
Right. On YouTube.
IWGP Championship. And they shoot the adrenaline right in his heart. So you're going to fucking kill him. He's just knocked out. He's not dead. They're hitting him in the heart with adrenaline. So I get out of the ring. They get me back in the taxi. They got two Japanese guys with me, and they're cussing me out all the way back. I'm going, oh, boy, here we go. So I have to change hotels. I start getting death threats. So I keep changing hotels. About 5 days later, the office comes and gets me at some little shitty hotel on the other side of Shinjuku, and they take me to the hospital room. There's all these camera crews there. And I got Inoki's belt, dude. He wanted this IWGP title. He had it made for himself. It was real gold, had all those jewels.
But you got it.
And I got it. And so now he makes nice to me, has a press conference, Hulk Hogan accident, good competition, shoot fight. I'm going, shoot fight? What the fuck's he talking about?
Right.
He's trying to make everybody think it was a shoot. I just got pissed off and knocked him out.
Right.
And he was halfway working, halfway shooting, picking the spots. I said, this sucks, dog.
Now, and you couldn't leave the country until he did that?
About 5 days, and then he called a press conference. I got my passport back. I left. I had to come right back 4 months later and do a job for him to give him the belt back.